Well, I need to drink something. I have here, and I want it to have the taste that I would drink all of it. But what's wrong with it? It is kefir. And that this has been, I don't know, it's old from the first time I ever tried it was year 2006 in the summer. And I don't afford it is itself. Okay, I will try it again. Okay, I poured out a small amount of watery liquid on the top, and I want that mixed in with the rest of the kefir. Okay. Okay. It's a yogurt drink, and it tastes like plain yogurt with strawberry in it, but I can taste that tastes like plain yogurt. Not as much sugar as maybe a yogurt drink. Okay, I will be right back. Yes, I lived for 23 years with a sex offender who had no intentions of going to prison. And I create prisons. What's wrong with that? I don't know. If you know somebody who is a sex offender, somebody close to you, somebody you know, do you know somebody who's a sex offender? Yes. If they are a sex offender, uh, registry, let's say it that way. If you are a registered sex offender, you are against myself because I am the Essex and I create prisons for sex offenders. That is not the same thing as you being a sex offender and somebody else thinks that about you. Or somebody has asked the question, do you know a sex offender? Do you know somebody who is a sex offender? Well, because you are all sex offenders to myself because you are not deceased. If you have a penis, you're a sex offender to myself because the penis is an illegal genital. Male nipples. If you have nipples on the flat chest of a male, you are a sex offender. have to ask myself, what are nipples? If males have nipples like females, what are nipples? Do we know what nipples are? We are all sex offenders if we don't know what nipples are, except for myself. I alive the nipples on the male's flat chest because I am myself. So I am not the sex offender. I am the Essex that way. Taylor Swift, The Fate of Ophelia. There's something about that song that is not quite right. It's very popular. I have seen many YouTube video shorts on YouTube about the song, The Fate of Ophelia. Keep it 100 on the land. Keep it 100 on the land, the sea, the sky. Yeah, she sings like she's God. Yeah, Taylor Swift sings like she's God right there. Keep it 100 on the land, right? We have a population of 30 billion shunts, and how many are alive at once? The most possible is 500,000, and that's you listening to the creator talking about himself. I don't actually have what it takes to tell you how many people that is because it's more than I can count on my hands, but it knows in heaven what that means to himself. Yeah. Well, we know this. I have been to Milwaukee Bucks NBA basketball game, and the whole arena is full of people. It's full. When I'm there, it's full. And I have one small seat to sit in with all of the people filling the arena, and they are really there, and the basketball players are really playing. And I know God can do that. And He also does leaving the Mecca Arena or Bradley Center for people to leave in their cars, and they leave, but I don't think I can see them all in their cars. That's true that I don't see that part. I see some in the cars. The traffic is heavy traffic, but I think that's still too many people for that they would have to all leave in their cars. Maybe I just can't see it. It will take time, you know. Well, it needs sugar. Yeah, I don't have any sugar. I don't have sugar or salt. Nope. Well, it needs sugar. So, what is the sleepless night you've been dreaming of? If Taylor Swift says, the sleepless night you have been dreaming of, and she says it into a video camera that is recording a music video, so microphone, you know, camera of the microphone. Who is she talking to? Anybody who says, are you talking to me? Yeah, when you say you, the sleepless night you've been dreaming of, are you talking to me? Because that's also like all the males, all the females, how many people in a room, or is it out in a park? Do you have a sleepless night out in a park, Taylor? I have known that myself. If Taylor Swift has been the songwriter singing and playing guitar and playing the piano and playing what else? A ukulele. Did she play a ukulele? For hundreds of songs of her performing, hundreds of performances of songs. Uh, well, what is your connection with God as being a singer, Taylor Swift? Because do you know that God is in a disaster? I find Taylor Swift music videos, entertainment. For that, I have a lot of time on my hands I don't want. But what about Taylor Swift is herself? Does she need to sing so many songs? These are dark chocolate M&Ms. I need to sweeten the chocolate milk and this strawberry kefir. So I'm going to use a few dark chocolate M&Ms, and they should just make it just right for me to drink it. And if they don't, that's what's wrong with them. Yeah. So let's say Taylor Swift and I were going to have Taylor Swift sing to me. Where could I be, in an audience, or because the music video has many people in it, dancers or other singers in the music video. If I could be there for, let's say she could make the music video one more time, and I could be there somewhere in the room, right, of one of the scenes of the music video, the one where she says, "The sleepless night you've been dreaming of." Yes, I want her to sing that with me in the room. And then I want to know, what is the sleepless night I have been dreaming of, Taylor Swift? I am the dreamer. I dream. I dream is asleep. I'm asleep and dreaming. If I see Taylor Swift, I'm not asleep if I'm watching her make this song, The Fate of Ophelia. I'm not asleep at that time. So the sleepless night you've been dreaming of, I'm right here not dreaming. That's what I want to say to Taylor Swift. Keep it 100 on the land, the sea, the sky. Pledge allegiance to your team, your vibe. Yeah, okay. So is that God singing to her? Pledge allegiance to your team, your vibe. Your team. If you have a team, you have more than 100 in the land. Am I right? Keep it 100 on the land. She can't. She doesn't have a live that way, right? Well, okay, I don't let God say it. I'm maybe just making my own conclusions. But if God would say it, what does she mean? Keep it 100 on the land. Yes, America is full of, I don't know, population 230 million Americans. So it's not possible that there would be 100 on the land. There are 230 million in the land, Taylor Swift. I say that with emphasis on Taylor Swift cannot sing. If she's not a songwriter, she cannot sing as many songs as she has. She cannot be famous the way she is. If there are 100 in the land, she's not famous. That's the only way I know her, is if she's famous. Yeah. Keep it 100 on the land. I suppose I would know you if there were 100 in the land, but you would not be singing to me. You are deceased. I made a video last night, and I watched the video playback, And I saw that my eyes in one moment in the video, the eyes were not exactly looking straight and like together. One of my eyes went off to the side, and I just wanted to say I'm aware of it. I don't have my contact lenses in anymore. I'm done with that. I wore contact lenses, prescription contact lenses with how many prescriptions? Well, I wore them for 31 years. And then you have to get a new prescription every year, but I don't always make it there every year. So it's when I need new contact lenses, I get another prescription. So estimate every 2 years, I get a new prescription. So I have 15 prescriptions for contact lenses. And the doctors are whoever's there, right? Wherever I go to get the prescription. Right now, I am wearing glasses. I wore these outside homeless. I had these stored here in the apartment, but I didn't remember that I had them. Yeah. So I'm wearing the glasses for the time being, but I don't really want to wear anything on my head if possible. That's for if I really need to look at something closely. For example, when I turn on the stove or the oven, when it's very hot, I need to use the glasses so I can look closely at what I'm doing. My eyes have different prescriptions. Yeah. So should I say that I have more prescriptions? Same eye doctor. They don't change to another eye doctor when I have one eye is a different prescription than the other one. I have the same eye doctor for that question. For one exam for the two eyes done by one doctor. Okay, well, I died that way. I don't have the contact lenses right now, and it's more than that. I would like to report that I have, um, that I'm not able to read anymore with the contact lenses because it's blurry. So now with no prescription, I can look at something and I can read it. Uh, Like I can read the list of ingredients here. Grade A, low fat organic milk. I can read that without, if I was wearing contact lenses, I need reading glasses. Reading glasses. And I don't want to wear those because I'm not really old. I'm a 3-year-old. I'm a grown up, small child kid. I grew up and I don't really need reading glasses because I'm old. Like reading glasses, people need to wear them. I can read it this way, but I don't have any contact lenses in anymore, so they're expired. I survived that I wore contact lenses, and you didn't let me play tennis for the contact lenses for the whole time I was wearing them. So I pretty much relied on Bausch and Lomb to be supplying me with contact lenses when I wasn't able to make it to tennis. To do the loitering at tennis, to play a lot of tennis because it's loitering. Yes, I played a lot of tennis. I played, I don't know, 11 years of tennis and then some more before that. Before I was really full height, I played some tennis before I fully grew up. So it's homeless to know you. I could have played tennis for the contact lenses so you wouldn't think that I was just asking for them. Charles Cho objected to my tennis racket before he knew I had one. He's like, "Oh, what is that, a tennis racket? Oh, you're going to sell it with everything else." He didn't notice. He didn't really say it that way. What? I didn't know he was after everything that's yours to yourself. I didn't know he was after my property because he thought I was arrogant. If you take away all the property, is none higher than me not arrogant anymore? I don't know. I'm none higher than me deceased. Since Charles Toe took away everything that was mine to myself, do you think that I'm, not arrogant anymore and you can handle it? Yeah, but what do you have that's yours to yourself? Because that's you just threatening to take away something from Charles Toe and that he would get angry with me and blame me. That's how you have anything in public anymore. And look at how when Charles Toe didn't come back to the apartment for a while, somebody came to collect rent from myself and said that Charles Toe died. Oh, that's fast. Because everybody who's not you to yourself is looking for Charles Toe to take away everything that was mine to myself. And then if you threaten to do that to him, I'm the one who's going to suffer for that. And so you get rich out in public. You have all this stock. You have fast cars. You can still travel in airplanes like there's no problem. You just don't know what your problem is. And you think I don't know. You think that God above me is no God I would ever pray to. And he's no one I want to know, do I, after all the sexual abuse you made possible? Are you feeding everyone your money? He says he's being raped. Are you being raped too? Yeah, but we don't really talk. We're not that friendly. No, because you send me to psychiatry. And all the psychiatrists ask me, are you hearing voices? Is now the perfect time to see another psychiatrist? Get help, right? Yeah. So what do you want? I'm none higher than me deceased, and it's not negotiable. It never changes. I am eternal. So do you look at me and you know who I am? Because I am myself. Because I look right in the mirror and I don't know who I am right now as an adultery. Nope, I am killing it.